I've been playing Frostborn since it was still a secret project, and have a video arguing that I am the richest player in the game. In that video, I explained that my success is because of the hundreds of amazing Frostborn players that have rallied around me to help you guys with awesome tips and tricks. So in this series, I'm going to teach you the efficacious way to acquire an insane amount of wealth. So most of the time when I do a pilot video for one of my Efficacious Way series, I just show you how wealthy I am and then I tell you to go watch my other videos. But in this video, I'm gonna do things a little bit different. In addition to showing you how rich I am to gain enough credibility for you guys to listen, I'm going to give you guys an overview on generally how to become rich in this game. And then if you are having trouble getting a particular item, you will be able to find the video dedicated to that item on the playlist for more information. And then if you are still having trouble getting enough of that item, I will have a gameplay video at the end of that playlist so that you can see a demonstration of exactly how to get that item. So as the series starts out, the first video I'm going to do is how to get level 2 walls. So essentially planks and stone. The reason I'm starting with level 2 walls is because if you are going to play this game competitively, the main thing you should be building early on is level 2 walls. To do that, you should be farming the green zones, mostly the Forest of Whispers, but you will also need to spend a lot of your time in Baldur's Cliff. Farming these zones is really easy because they are not PvP zones. And not only do you get a lot of wood and stone to build level 2 walls, but you also get a lot of other resources that you will need to build your crafting tables, upgrade your district levels, and generally level up. In that video, I'm also going to explain how to maximize plank production and minimize plank usage so that you can build more level 2 walls faster. Level 2 walls are incredibly important for competitive play because they are really expensive to destroy when other players are raiding you. They are also harder to destroy because they require more hits, which allows you to defend your base easier as it gives you more time to kill that person. That being said, if you are not playing competitively like my wife and I, then I would not recommend putting too much time into level 2 walls because farming for wood and stone is also the most effective way to level up. And because Frostborn's matchmaking system pairs you with people at your level, one of the best ways to stay safe is to keep your level as low as possible. But I'll explain a little bit more the best way to do that in a video about raiding. So if you are playing competitively, then the first thing you need to do is farm the green zone over and over and over again until you have 2 or 3 layers of level 2 walls, and maybe even more than that. Now, some people will tell you to go immediately to the yellow and red zones to get maple, copper, and iron because while you're low level, you will get matched with other low level people, thus protecting you from being killed. This is good advice, and I do recommend this for non-competitive players, but this is bad long-term advice for a competitive team because leveling up gives you a huge advantage in PvP, and using your defensive advantage to kill those trying to raid you is one of the best ways to get rich fast. So for a competitive team, having more walls and the maximum amount of doors and chests is the best way to stay protected. I'll also explain more of the numbers on that in a future video. That being said, regardless of whether or not you are competitive, I do recommend farming enough maple and copper and tombs to build at least 1 workbench before you get too high level, and keeping those resources in your vault until you reach district level 40, which unlocks the ability to build your workbench. Having a workbench in this game is a huge step because before you build it, it will be very difficult to get nails, but then after you build it, you can make as many nails as you want. This, in combination of leather strip farming, creates an unlimited supply of level 2 pickaxes and hatchets, which are the tools required for gathering advanced resources. After you build your workbench, you will start to need a lot more iron than the green zones will afford you. I explained in my tips and tricks video for this game how to do iron farming, but I will go into more detail on my video dedicated to iron. I will also be doing more comprehensive videos on how to get maple and copper in this series, the gameplay versions of which are already out. After that, I will start covering every resource in the game. I may group a few together if they are ascertained in the same method, but in every case, the video will be extremely short with a lot of information about those items. By making short videos, YouTube will probably not promote them for the first 3 months because YouTube's algorithms likes longer videos. So you will probably see videos like my gameplay videos outranking them for a while, but based on past experiences, eventually over time, YouTube will put them at the top. If you want to watch them before then, make sure to find them on the playlist here. here. So those videos will help you get all of the resources in the game, but it is important to keep in mind that resources are less than 25% of actually getting wealthy. After you get those resources, it will allow you to make the equipment needed to complete the Sanctum of Odin, which is where you get the best items in the game. My videos covering how to complete the Sanctum of Odins will not be in the Efficacious Way series, but I will be making a series on that as well. Lastly, since this is a multiplayer game and your base can be raided, a big part of getting super wealthy in this game involves knowing how to keep your stuff. There are hundreds of tips and tricks on how to never lose your stuff, but as a general rule, if you build something on your base or in your district, or if you are keeping something in a place that is unraidable like your vault or the bank or in your workbenches, then that wealth can never be taken from you. And if you're good at defending your home, then people raiding you is people generously bringing items to your front door. So that is an overview of how to get incredibly wealthy in Frostborn, and I'm looking forward to making those videos. Because those videos are short, I should be able to make quite a bit more than one a week. But after I go finish, I will go back to making one video a week. And again, because they are short, YouTube will not be as likely to promote them. So if you want to get them as soon as they come out, make sure to subscribe to this channel. All right, guys, I'll see you next time.